My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Every single week, we break down full UFC fight cards. We give you our picks, our bets, and our fantasy plays. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. And we're also giving away $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets, signs up with one of our 5 betting partners, and makes a deposit, will get $50 from us. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, however you want it. And this is brought to you by EarnU.io. EarnU.io is the world's first sports and esports prediction game, allowing you to earn crypto risk-free. Check it out now at EarnU.io. And next up at UFC 274, we have a really weird fight. So we have a last-minute fight, but this entire fight is last-minute, meaning Andre Fialho was not on the card. Cameron VanCamp was not on the card. And then all of a sudden, they're just fighting each other, and they're on the card. So this wasn't – they're both short notice. I don't know why they did this. We already had 14 fights. It's not like it was light. Neither one of these guys is a megastar that you want to squeeze on. I don't know how this fight came together, why this fight came together.
I think Andre wanted to fight again because he just fought. Obviously, we know that he just fought. I think he
but
wanted
why
to
would the
fight
UFC
again.
just like
I know, but I think he wanted to fight again, and then they wanted to push it to next week. And then for some reason, this is what I heard anyway. And then for some reason, it's like the UFC was like, "No, we're going to do it this week." And Andrew was like, "All right, I guess we're doing fighting this week." So
yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Somebody in the chat probably knows.
Either way, it is still a very fun fight, and it should be entertaining. So we got Andre Fialho taking on Cameron VanCamp, both of them on short notice. Andre Fialho, 14-5, 4-1 in his last 5, coming off a spectacular knockout literally 2 weeks ago, just 2 weeks ago. Cameron VanCamp, 15-5 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, riding a 4-fight win streak, and he's making his official UFC debut. Andre Fialho's a striker. He's got a nice double jab, heavy leg kicks, and solid takedowns when he needs them. He has legitimate power in his hands, which he showcased just a few weeks ago when he stepped up on short notice and then terminated Miguel Baeza. He'll mix up inside and outside leg kicks, and he uses those really well. His issue, though, is his defense needs some work. He was very hittable against Michel Pereira in his UFC debut, and if you go back and watch some of his PFL fights, he was really hittable there as well. Cameron VanCamp is a wild brawler who has proven himself to also be a capable grappler. He's a lightweight who occasionally comes up to welterweight and will definitely be undersized if he sticks around this division. Cameron is definitely a finisher with 10 wins by submission and 4 wins by knockout. But he was supposed to make his UFC debut on short notice against Nicholas Mata back in September. That was canceled, and here he is again on short notice. And this could be a really fun fight. Both guys are fun strikers who can grapple when they need to. Fialho will absolutely have the power advantage, but he is hittable, and VanCamp's wild attack style could be an issue. I actually think if Cameron wants to win this fight, he needs to grapple. We've seen Fialho held down in the past, and that needs to be VanCamp's game plan. Unfortunately, he is undersized. He should be a lightweight, and I think he's going to struggle with Fialho's power and size. So Fialho's the pick, and depending on how crazy these odds get, I think he's a parlay piece as well. What do you think, Jacob Lyons?
Well, I will say we need to be very, very careful because I've seen a lot of people be like, "Oh, Fialho is this. Fialho's a parlay piece. He's a lock this week," and that's because nobody knows about Cameron VanCamp. Guess who does know about Cameron VanCamp? Me, because I have a friend that trained with him and knows all about him, gave me all the inside information about Cameron VanCamp. He's from Indiana. He's another Indianimal. We just saw Darren Elkins show how Indiana tough people are. Angelo tried to slap me this week, and I put him down. Indiana tough. Cameron VanCamp is one of those. So I'm a little bit biased in this pick, but I can give you some real information that was given to me about Cameron VanCamp. This is short notice, but he has been training for a phone call. He has been he's not a couch guy that's just waiting for. He's been in the gym training, just waiting for this phone call. I asked him, is he going to go to his wrestling in this matchup? Because you look at his Sherdog page. I'm sure a lot of people look at his Sherdog page. Who is this guy? A lot of submissions. He must be a grappler. Very, very good grappler, but he is an opportunistic grappler. He doesn't really want to wrestle. He loves exchanges. He's a born fighter. He could have went to college for wrestling, but instead he switched to MMA to get that early start because he just loves fighting. He loves to throw down. And I think the issue in this matchup is going to be that Andre Fialho is hittable, right? He is very, very hittable, and that's almost plays into his game plan because he is going to have more power than almost anyone that he faces. And when you're hitting a guy, you're going to feel like you're having success, and you probably are having success until that big power shot comes. So in this matchup, I think this is much closer than people expect because Cameron VanCamp he's ready, he's game. My friend says nobody works harder than him. He's going to have the cardio, he's going to have the endurance. I worry that he is so game to strike, to brawl in this matchup. I think if he relied on the wrestling and went to his grappling, maybe early in the round, right? Try to get that early takedown, take some gas out of Andre, and then do the striking later in the round. So it worries me that he wants to stand and strike with Fialho because Fialho is going to have the power advantage, but VanCamp is powerful in his own right, and he is a dynamic striker. He switches stances a lot. That could give Fialho issues if he's coming with the power shot. He's not going to be where he thinks he's going to be there. I think he's got the advantage in the wrestling, in the grappling. So I think there's an opportunity here, guys, and I'm not going to make him my lock of the week. I'm not going to announce my lock of the week on this video. You got to tune in. I'm doing my own video now. I'll announce my lock of the week on. But he is a candidate for lock of the week. We'll see how it plays out because I think I'm going to drop that video on Wednesday. I'm a little bit biased. He is an Indiana guy, but he's going to be ready, guys. And Fialho, if he knocks him out, that's what Fialho does. But this guy is going to be ready. He's one of those dogs that just loves to fight. He's a dynamic striker, and he's got wrestling and very, very good jiu-jitsu in his back pocket. So if weird things start to happen, if there's weird scrambles, VanCamp is going to be ready for this fight, guys. So if you guys are looking for locks and parlay pieces and you think Fialho is one of those guys because you don't know anything about Cameron, I would say be very, very careful. So my official pick, I'm going with Cameron. I got to go with Cameron. We'll see if he's lock of the week on Wednesday.
Well, you're sticking with your people. I get it. I love that you're big time in everybody. Watch your own video. You're not going to hand out that stuff right now. Good for you. And these people were brutal to you in the comments. So screw them. Big time.
Unreal. And there was nobody here like Bird,
relax. You're about
Jesse.
To go on a rant.
No, I was saying there was none of everyone that's in here right now was not one of those people, and nobody was in there defending people. I was like in there. I'm ducking and diving. I'm throwing jabs. I got no support. I got no corner, man. I'm in there, man. You guys got to help me out.
The live chat people are always pretty cool. It's the commenters.
Oliver, if you faded the pick, you lost last week. Darren Elkins won, so you're 0-1. Congratulations.
Anyway. I'm on the Philo side. You're on the VanCamp side for personal reasons. So I do think Philo wins. I think he's a parlay piece. We have absolutely no fantasy information available yet. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our 5 betting partners. Make a deposit. Let us know, and we send you $50